Have you ever wondered what role the mighty bison plays in the Arctic ecosystem? The Arctic, a vast expanse of icy wilderness, is a meticulously interwoven web of life. Each organism, no matter how big or small, has a defining role within this intricate setup, contributing to the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Now, let's throw a seemingly out-of-place creature into this mix: the bison. Yes, you heard it right, the bison. Historically, these majestic beasts roamed the vast icy plains of the Arctic, their hoofprints etched into the frosty landscape. They were as much a part of the Arctic as the polar bears and the seals. Their presence was not just incidental, but integral to the very functioning of this ecosystem. As we delve deeper into this narrative, you'll begin to see the Arctic ecosystem as a grand puzzle, and the bison, well, they're a crucial piece to that puzzle. So how exactly does the bison, a seemingly out-of-place creature, fit into the icy wilderness of the Arctic? The bison, as it turns out, is an ecological engineer of the Arctic. These majestic beasts aren't just inhabitants of this icy landscape, they're key players in its overall health and diversity. By grazing on the Arctic vegetation, bison influence the variety of plant life. They nibble on the tall grasses, allowing sunlight to reach the shorter, less dominant plants, and in turn, fostering a richer array of flora. This grazing behavior also helps to distribute seeds, encouraging new plant growth in areas that might otherwise remain barren. But their role extends beyond the plant life. Bison's activities also create habitats for other species. Their wallows, shallow depressions created by their rolling and trampling, become micro-ecosystems, offering shelter and resources for a myriad of creatures from insects to birds. And let's not forget, their presence and activities help distribute vital nutrients across the landscape, promoting overall biodiversity. But what happens when these ecological engineers are removed from the equation? A landscape without its bison is like a symphony without its conductor. Now let's imagine the Arctic without its bison. The picture isn't pretty. The absence of these majestic creatures has significant impacts on the ecosystem. Bison once roamed the Arctic in large numbers, shaping and diversifying the landscape. They grazed on a variety of plants, promoting plant diversity. With them gone, the plant variety has decreased, leading to a less resilient ecosystem. Without the bison, other species also lose their habitat. Bison's grazing habits create conditions for other animals to thrive, and their absence leaves a void that other species struggle to fill. Moreover, the overall resilience of the Arctic ecosystem has taken a hit. The bison's role as an ecosystem engineer helps in maintaining a balance. Without them, the ecosystem's ability to recover from disturbances is compromised. The absence of bison in the Arctic ecosystem has far-reaching implications. But the story doesn't end here. The reintroduction of bison into the Arctic landscape is like a breath of new life. It's an ecological revival led by dedicated conservationists, scientists, and local communities. They are all playing their part in bringing back these magnificent creatures to their ancestral home. The efforts are extensive, involving the careful selection of bison from healthy herds, their transportation to the Arctic, and their gradual acclimatization to the harsh conditions. But the potential rewards are immense. By returning the bison to the Arctic, we're not only reinstating a key player, but we're also diversifying the landscape, encouraging the growth of various plant species, and providing a richer habitat for other wildlife. The bison's influence extends beyond what the eye can see. Their grazing habits can help regulate vegetation, their movements can shape the land, and their very presence can balance predator-prey dynamics. The return of the bison to the Arctic could be the missing piece of the puzzle in restoring this unique and fragile ecosystem.